Hey, 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 it's the Pacific Northwest Geek here, Echo Kiro. Now, if you're hearing a humming sound, that's my fan. For the sixth time this summer, here in Washington State, we are having a heat wave. I turned my AC off long enough to do this video, but I still had to have a cool source going, so a cool source of cool air going. Yeah, it's almost 11 and it's still hot here. I thought I'd do a pick-me-up video. Oh, by the way, you might be noticing there's something might be different about my hair. Tried bleaching it, but it didn't work. I think I look younger with it. And then I see the gray in my goatee. I realize I'm not young. But hey, I've been getting grays in my goatee for over 20 years now, so what's the big deal? But anyways, let's talk about the pickups. Anima crackers. 4 pounds of anima crackers. There's a bag of Alberto beef jerky over there, and my dog hasn't noticed it yet. She must be really tired. But let's go ahead and there we go. All right, we'll start with the book. Some of you might have seen me show this book off on Instagram. I've got 2 Instagram accounts. One's for family, one's for horror. I'll put a link for the horror and the gaming one. It's not much on there in the description. But some of you might have seen me do this in a post on there, as well as on Twitter, showing that I had this book. The Art of War and Other Classics of Eastern Philosophy. Might be a bit of a strange thing for a guy like me, you know, look at what's in the background. I talk about horror, I talk about video games, and now I own this from Costco. It's different, but hey, I can be a rather peculiar person at times. I mean, I own a book about the Azob, whatever, fables and Greek philosophy, not Greek philosophy, but Greek mythology. So, and I want to own a book on Norse mythology. So, go figure. But anyways, when I was, okay, some of you might have heard the news not that long ago that Dusty Hill from ZZ Top passed away. And I was definitely a fan when I was younger of ZZ Top. And the day after the news had broke that he had passed away, I was in Walmart, and they have a very small section for music there. And I turned around, and one CD that was up, you know, wasn't behind any other CDs, but one CD stuck out that caught my eyes. ZZ Top going 50. It's like the 50th anniversary kind of deal. Man, this is like a day after they announced he had died. I saw this. It's got Lagrange, Sharp Dressed Man, Give Me All Your Loving, Tush, okay, like that, Cheap Sunglasses, Legs, Got Me Under Pressure, Double Back, which is a favorite of mine, Viva Las Vegas, although I think this might be a remix, I'm not sure. I Gotta Get Paid. I wish it had Jesus Just Left Chicago. I thought it was really kind of cool. It's like with the one Blu-ray of Lethal Weapon. It was like a couple of days after Richard Donner had died, and I didn't realize this was his work. So it was actually pretty cool. ZZ Top was, you know, not just visually something you could remember with the cars and the long beard. Oh, the only 2 had the long beards. The drummer didn't, but it was pretty cool. But anyways, I really haven't been getting mini games for my Switch. I got the Switch Lite, and compared to what I have for PS4 and Xbox One, I hardly have anything for the Switch. Only occasionally going and getting something. I happen to have come across this. This is the remake, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Getting used to it. It's having a few difficulties. I gotta find that whatever that is, the necklace or whatever, or gauntlet, whatever, to help me move the rocks. But I'm getting there. Just keep getting my butt kicked. Also, I talked about this during Cody's Cody Ray 119's live stream. Return to him playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I had mentioned this game. I picked up a copy. I have a digital copy of the first one. Now I have a physical copy of the second one. Ooh. Not really that good at stealth in games. I kind of suck. I'm more, like I said during his live stream, that I'm more of an attack guy. the whole, stealth thing is something I'm not really that good at. Let's put you here. But I'm working on it. I did some of it in, let's see, Far Cry 4. Or was it 3? The one was Voss. I did a little bit of it there. Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. So, Assassin's Creed. So I'm working on it. But now let's get to the movies. Shark Huntress. The last 2 or 3 months, I've been getting like shark movies for some reason. I got the ones I talked about, I believe, in the last review. One had Shark Attack, Shark Attack 2, Shark Attack 3, Megalodon, and then another one. And then, of course, I got the one that had the 3 Deep Blue Sea movies. So it must be a thing about me and sharks. This is, it's got Katrina Gray, Dean Alexandru, John Bustafilano, Russell Jeffrey Banks. She Wants Revenge. It Wants Blood. I haven't watched it yet. The one guy makes me think about Duck Dynasty. I don't know why. Anyways, it's Sheila, played by Katrina Gray, a environmentalist venturing into the deep sea to capitalize on the billion-dollar plastic industry, encounters deadly enhanced sharks. She Wants Revenge. It Wants Blood. I haven't watched it. I took the plastic off it, but I haven't watched it yet. If I were to put make a pile of movies I need to watch, it'd be a good size again because I do that. This is also much like that ZZ Top CD was a find. This was a find. The Wraith. Oh man. Charlie Sheen, Charlene Finn, Nick Cassavetes, and Randy Quaid. Also, Clint Howard's in this. This is actually a pretty cool movie. I wasn't even aware it was on Blu-ray, but it was pretty cool to come across it. Basically, it's about these guys go around racing people in this desert town, and they're being stalked by some supernatural entity who kills them, burns their cars up, but leaves their bodies in almost mint condition. Okay, the clothes is gone, but what I mean by almost mint is the eyes are burnt out. This was made before Platoon. I guess Charlie Sheen got some grief about doing this because this could be bad. You doing this movie is gonna be crappy. I enjoyed the movie. I don't know how others feel about it. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll do a review of it. I do not know. This is one I did do a review of. I've been meaning to do a review of it for a while. I should have already uploaded it. By the time this video is uploaded, it should already have been uploaded. DEFCON 4. I was going to do a review on this movie, and in my review I talked about this controversial cover because they said it was misleading. That's not what the space station looks like in the movie. It never ends up flying in the Earth's sky like that, and you never get this scene like a guy in a spacesuit like that. It's a 1984, 1985 post-apocalyptic Canadian movie. Much like with Wraith, I had no idea that this was on Blu-ray until I was just looking around Amazon and saw it, and it wasn't that much. It's like, oh, you know what, I gotta pick this up. On that too, I said that the guy who did this, see if it has his name back here. Paul Donovan, he was the writer for this, also producer and director. Was one of the creators of the sci-fi show Lex. This was 2 X's, Lexx. And when I ordered that, I also ordered this. This is another movie I'm thinking about doing a review of. Deep Blue Sea. It was directed by Sean Cunningham from Friday the 13th. It's a pretty cool movie. It also stars Miguel Ferreira, who used to be on NCIS Los Angeles. He passed away of cancer a couple years back or whatever. He also was the cousin of George Clooney. It's a pretty cool movie. It was actually, in about 89, there was a few of these underwater type movies. There was this, Leviathan, The Abyss, and I think it was another, but I can't remember. But they were just kind of, either horror, but Abyss really wasn't horror, but they were kind of like really cool about these underwater labs and stuff going on. They were pretty awesome. This is one that actually I enjoyed. Abyss was awesome. Abyss was cool. So was Leviathan. But I just really remember this. This is a pretty cool image of the suit. You actually do see that in the movie where some guy gets killed like that. I was also at Best Buy, and on Blu-ray, the 1976 is Cody, 1976. You was like said 75 or whatever. This is 1976, and there's an issue with me having this now. Let me look over here and let's see. See if I can do this without making a mess. You see, I have the original 1933 King Kong on Blu-ray. It was released in 33, then re-released, only edited, because it was censored, in 1938. This is the original 1933 cut. Let's see if I can put you back here. This is when he was brought back, and what year was this? 2017, Skull Island. This is the 1976 remake, which of the two remakes, because there's two remakes, this is my favorite. I did not care for the Peter Jackson one. No disrespect to Peter Jackson, or the guy from Tenacious D, who's Jack Black. No disrespect to them. I did not care for that movie too much. I felt that it was too long, and he was I felt like he was trying to capitalize what he had done with the Lord of the Ring movies. But this is actually pretty cool, and it's got Jeff Bridges, Charles Gurdon, and Jessica Lange. This is her introduction, her debut, I guess, in the movies. So it's a pretty cool. It's got 2-disc set featuring theatrical cut and extended broadcast television cut. New 2K scan of the additional TV footage, restored theatrical audio, radio spots, TV spot, theatrical trailer. This is still gallery. So, dude, I have not seen this one in a long time. So, essentially now I have to get that other remake so that it completes my set. I don't know if I'm gonna get Kong. I want to get Kong Lives, which is the sequel to this. It's pretty cool. Now, my special find. I have a list of 10 movies that I want to own. Let me see if I can bring this up here. These 10 movies are Night of the Creeps, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974, Mad Man, Bay of Blood / Twitch of the Death Nerve, The Beyond, and House by the Cemetery. That's part of Felucci's trilogy of horror, trilogy of hell or whatever. I have one of them already, but City of the Living Dead, I think it is. So I need to get those. Suspiria, Inferno, My Bloody Valentine, the original, and The Prowler. Now I can now mark off one of these movies. This is very special. This is very special for me to have. And it's not because it's a steel case. This is the very first horror movie I can recall seeing when I was a little kid. And I've actually thought I'd do a video someday talking about this, and I should. Explain how I got into horror and how this is the movie that started it for me. This is, oh man, this is pretty cool. I don't know what bonus it has on it. It had a sleeve, but I took it off. I tend to sometimes get rid of the sleeves, but this is what started. This 1974 movie is what started it for me. And in fact, it's a steel case, so it's very special, very dear to my heart, because this is the one that started it. Anyways, I want to turn my AC back on because again it's hot and I'm cooking. I'm also need to get some water, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there. So anyways, I am Echo Kiro, and I will see you on the flip side.